Welcome in. Thank you for the like. Yvette, how are you? Hey, I think it's just you for now. Just hopped on. How's it going, Yvette? I'm good. I thought I'd hop on for a little bit, um, and then kind of take it from there. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah. I mean, I guess so. How's the weather over there? It's pretty humid here. Thank you. Yeah, it's pretty chill. I was gonna put on meditation music, but I was like, I don't know, might be distracting, you know. Um, so I just thought, let's keep it quiet, simple, wait for people to join. I know it's only 5 o'clock, uh, but I think people will show up. Um, and Nahapa is supposed to get cooler at the end of September. I see. Yeah, where I'm at, it's pretty. I mean, it's not like super hot in September, but it's still not really like fall weather until October hits. Um, I would say, and yeah, I don't want it to get too cold though. But yeah, fall is good. You know. But yeah, let's wait for people to join. Were you wanting to get it free? Yes or no? Of that or? Did you want it paid? I kind of want to wait for some people to join a little bit. Or maybe I'll just do yours. I like fall weather too. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Really don't have a question yet. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I offer like general readings as well, but those are obviously donated. Um, is when you don't really have a question, but you want to see what spirit wants you to know and what comes up in the cards, etc. So I do general readings too, but I don't really do general cards anymore. I just stick to yes or no because it's more simple. Because if I do a general, like a free general pull, it's like I'll I can't just do one card. It's going to become a full reading, so I can't do it that way. And even if I can, I would it would be such a waste because I could like say so much more and stuff like that. So it's very it becomes a detailed question, and I feel bad not going further. So that's kind of why I just stick to yes or no for the freebies because you don't have to spend as much time. You don't have to pull as many cards. Um, I feel like it's fair to everyone. However, I've done live streams in the past where I did free readings completely, like not yes or no's, but like everyone got a free question detailed. Um, and I think I'll do that at some point. Um, yeah, it is kind of draining though because it's a lot of I'll have like 10 people in here, maybe even more that definitely would get it. So they would wait their turn and everything. So it would take a while. It would take a while, spending 5 to 10, 15 minutes on one person for a question. So it's a lot. It's a lot. General reading deserves to be donated. I like your style of reading with no bluff. Thank you. Yeah, I don't sugarcoat. I'm straight to the point. Welcome in, Aishna. There, sir. So I got Yvette and Aisha for the free yes or no. Let's just wait a little bit longer for people to join, and I'll create a free list, and then also obviously a donated list if someone does donate. If you choose to donate, you skip the free list and you get a detailed question, which does not have to be a yes or no, as long as it's not a serious health question. Okay, so donations do take priority. They are more in depth, and you get to skip the free list. If you do choose to donate, it's only 15.15, and it's pinned in the comment. Okay, Cash App preferred. I also have Venmo and PayPal upon request, but I do prefer the Cash App. Okay, sir, whatever resonates with your soul, go for it. Energy work is not easy. Yeah, I mean that's why I don't do this all day every day. I mean I've been coming on lately because I'm able to, but usually I'm not always on like every single day. There are times where I just don't come on for a while. So, definitely take advantage because my private readings outside of here are way more than just a donation of like 10, 15, it's way more. So, um, yeah, people can reach me via email or Instagram to book, but obviously that's going to cost you more than just a donation. At least on here you kind of get the experience without having to really pay so much, and then you also get a free yes or no. So it's pretty neat. I think everybody should do grounding, but yeah, um, you know what I mean. Thank you for the 2 likes, you guys. I'm like thinking, should I put the AC on or not? It might interfere. It might be too noisy. I don't know. I'm kind of wanting to put it on because it's kind of hot. Not very important. Consider taking time out for yourself. Yeah. Yeah. I was wondering how much longer I'll be dealing with the spiritual warfare. Well, welcome in, Wara. Are you new? I don't think I recognize you. That seems like a pretty difficult situation. Ray, what do you do to recharge your energy after a reading? Honestly, nothing. I mean, I do a cleanse, but that doesn't really recharge. Sometimes, like food and water helps. Just depends. Just rest, I guess. There's no really like set way. I live in New York. Laura, are you new? You've read for me before? Oh, darn it. I don't know why. I don't know. For some reason, I want to read for new people just to get a sense of like someone's energy, like something new, something fresh to kind of like surprise people with my readings. That happened the other day. But it's okay if you have been here before. That's totally cool. Laura, did you want to get a paid reading? Because that type of question is definitely a detailed reading. It's only 15.15 today. Got to rest, yeah. Sir, do you believe in Akashic records? I mean, to some degree, sure. Something like that, maybe, yeah. Makes sense. You know, Ashna says, amazing. You're right, it is not in that position right now. You're right, it is not in that position right now, but soon enough. Wait, what do you mean? You're not able to get a paid reading, you mean? Mm-hmm. We have a free list going, so it's Yvette, uh, Aishna, and I guess you, Laura. So if you want a free yes or no, all people say they can see through third eye. How much true it is? Um, that's a really subjective question. I don't even know how to answer that, Aishna. I mean, it's really what you believe. Um, I'm not God, so I can't really tell you, but I mean, the chakra system is very real. So, you know, what do you mean? I don't understand. See through the third eye? What kind of spiritual warfare is it, Laura? We would have not been here as humans. It is so hot, you guys. I'm about to put the air conditioner on. I cannot like breathe right now. Jeez. Maybe I might get water too. Yeah, I'm about to. It's just so loud. It is so loud. And like it gets really cold and then I turn it off, like, but it's worth putting on. I think today's a pretty hot day. I don't know what the weather is. I'm actually going to check because um I haven't checked. I don't know what it is it really high? Oh, it's 77. That's pretty much 80 to be honest. So yeah, it is kind of hot. Just looking at them, like saying they can scan a person's past, present, future. Well, I mean, I don't know about all of that, but the third eye is used for psychic readings, yes. I mean, is it the only thing? No. But like third eye deals with intuition, so and clairvoyance. So I mean, you have to do your research. I mean, I like all the questions, but I'm really not like an expert about like teaching spirituality, if that makes sense. I have my own beliefs, but I'm not like this, this like teacher of education for spiritual studies. um, so I would do your own research on that, um, Aishna. I mean, because I don't want to impose my beliefs on you, Um, yeah, so definitely do your research. So I'm going to put the air on and we're going to create a list. Again, we're doing free yes or no's. Make sure to like the live. Paid readings are a donation of $15.15 via Cash App. It is preferred, but if you don't have Cash App and you have PayPal and Venmo, let me know. If you want to donate, you can skip the free list and get a detailed, in depth question, okay? And it does not have to be a yes or no. And that's pretty much the rules. Unless someone wants to create the list for me, if someone is like, doesn't mind to just like create the list and just keep posting it like every 5 minutes if you're going to stay in here. I believe it's only like 4 people right now. If you want, if nobody wants to, I'll just do it myself. But if someone wants to create the list to make it from the order of like who came in, thank you, Yvette. Yeah, Yvette was first. So Yvette will make the free list. I mean, you could also put donated list next to it, but I mean, there's nobody donated yet, so I don't know if anybody will during the live stream either. But yeah, if someone does, you could put like donated and then like a separate section for donated. But for now, it's just a free list. And yeah, thank you guys for waiting. As soon as we start the free list, it goes by pretty quickly. I don't spend like that much time on each person for the free list. However, when someone does donate, though, that does take up a little bit of time. And then I would have to pause the free list. So that just keep that in mind, okay? And if you leave, obviously, because I feel like someone did leave, the number went down. I don't know if anyone really did leave or not, but I think one person left. If you do leave and you don't come back, obviously I'm going to skip you, and I don't know if I'll re-add you because if you come back 30 minutes later, 20 minutes later, I might like be tired and want to go. You know what I mean? So definitely wait and stay your turn. It's worth it. Typically, my lives are not super long, so you're not going to be here all day. The most I'll spend is an hour, maybe a little bit over an hour. But typically, on average, my lives are like 30, 40 minutes, to be honest, just depending how many people are in here as well. So thank you, Yvette, for making the list. So it's only 3 people, Yvette, Ayushna, and Laura. Wasn't there someone else? Oh, that's it? I thought there was another person. Okay, yeah, 3 people. 3 people. And Yvette, if you could add people too, like as they come in, because a lot of the times they kind of interrupt my reading. Yeah, someone did leave. A lot of people, it's not that they can't type saying they want the free yes or no. It's just it kind of is distracting to keep adding them. And then they're like, can you add me? Can you add me? I'm next. Can I get a free yes or no? And if I don't say yes or no to respond to them, they could keep like commenting. So it's distracting. Sometimes people just post the question as soon as they come in. But yeah, thank you so much, Yvette. And thank you guys for patiently waiting. Okay, I think I'm going to put the air on. Give me a second. Okay. So we got that out of the way. Okay. Will David let me drive one of his cars? That's an interesting question. Is it can you hear me with the air on, or is it still like, how does it sound? I didn't. I have water. That's the thing. It's just next to me in the bottle. I thought I didn't have anything, but I actually do have water. You can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I just have to get it from the other side of the room, but I actually do have it. Yes. Honestly, I wanted to like I what I was thinking was to get like a nice fresh, cold, crisp glass of water instead of whatever room temperature that is. But you know what? It is what it is. It doesn't have to be cold. Water is water, right? As long as you stay hydrated. But anyway, so everyone knows the rules, right? I don't want to like keep repeating it because it's the same people in here. There's not like a lot of people coming in after I made that list. So I mean, I guess we can begin. Might be a short live stream. We'll see. Um, Again, if someone does donate, I do skip. I do pause the free readings. Okay, so they get priority. Yesterday's live was way more like a lot more engaging, more people. Today is a little bit. I think maybe because of the time. It is 6. I don't know. But anyway. All right, Spirit, please guide and protect me to do these readings. Thank you. Amen. So first up on the list, we have Yvette. We do have Yvette who had made the free list. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me actually get my water, though, from the other side of the room. Because it is pretty hot. It is pretty hot. It's almost 80, so. Yeah, Laura. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Laura is right. Does it? I don't know if that's true, but if it is, I definitely don't need it for that. But yeah. They say alcohol does, like it opens you up, but that's a whole nother topic. Don't want to go there. I don't think anyone should be drinking and doing readings, but actually, I think I tried that once a long time ago. I wasn't doing like paid readings or anything. It was like just for fun, like a really long time ago. I think it did help kind of, but then I also felt like I wasn't like myself, so it was a little like weird. So I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it though. You're better off being, sober and sound mind. Not that I was drunk, but you know, I don't really drink either, but just sometimes. But it definitely, like, I don't know, I felt more kind of like relaxed, I guess, is the thing. So I think that's what did it. But, there's plenty of other ways to relax too, you know? And you can't just always cheat. You have to do the readings the way that you do the readings. I feel like it's kind of like cheating. Or people that smoke like a lot of weed and then do readings. I don't know. I don't think you should be on a substance. You know, coffee, energy drinks, and stuff like that is another thing. but like alcohol, marijuana, and stuff like that, I don't know. You know, like I can see if someone like is prescribed Xanax and they have to take it, and they do the readings under Xanax because they don't have a choice. But to like take the Xanax right before doing a reading to like help with the reading, that's crazy. Weight is grounding for me, but I get silly too. Yeah, and then sometimes people, well, not people, but one person in particular, not too long ago, had a private session with me. And obviously, I'm not going to say names and talk crap about someone. They were like a client for like a second. I don't really know them that way, but they had booked a private reading with me. And, as soon as we started, I felt something was off. They weren't really talking normally. Um, they just felt really like sluggish and like kind of like they weren't really listening, but they were. So it was weird. And then Spirit was like, they took weed or whatever, and they're like super high. And then I called them out on it. And I felt like they were being disrespectful, to be honest. Um, and they never booked with me ever since. Um, and all I said was like, if you could not be, like this, so you can like hear your reading, remember it, understand this, that, the third, and just it's more respectful, you know. Um, so it was kind of rude, to be honest, because if it's one thing if you can handle it and you're fine and like the reading is going smoothly, but if you're just like out of it, I get you paid and stuff, but you could just like reschedule or something. So they didn't see an issue with it, and I think they kind of like got mad or something because I haven't heard back from them since that reading. Because I still did the reading, but I do feel like it was disrespectful. You know, blocks out common sense sometimes, zoned out. Exactly, that's what it was. Because I was like, "Did you hear what I said?" Or I would ask like questions like, "Does that make sense? Does that resonate?" And they would be like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," and then like they sounded really like tired and sluggish. And I mean, I picked up on it already. You know, might as well just say that you're high. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna say names. Um, I met them through here. Like, I think this was 2 years ago. This was a while, like 2 years ago. I met them through here, um, and they had booked outside from here a few times, maybe 2 or 3 times. And it was fine at first, but then that last session was like that, and I was like, oh, okay, got it. I mean, if I set a boundary saying that, like, I would rather you not be like this during the reading, and then you like disappear, then I mean, I think that's a good sign. Again, not saying any names, but haven't heard from them since. I think that's a sign that I probably shouldn't have them as a client. So yeah, but I don't think that person is in here, so we're all good. Don't think they'll watch the replay. Like I said, they completely disappeared after that. Like completely. Uh, but anyway, I'm sorry for ranting, you guys. You've been waiting. Um, wait, what happened to the list? I didn't even do any reads yet. What happened to Yvette being on the list? Helps me move energy around, blocks out common sense sometimes. Laura, keyword common sense. Wander off to another realm. Wait, Yvette, why did you take yourself off of the list? I figured that was why. You can still keep your name though. All right, I guess let's start. I feel like I'm talking too much. Um, let's start. Spirit, please guide and protect me to do these readings on my life. Thank you. Amen. 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 Please give me accurate information for the highest good of all. Thank you. Wait, what was Yvette's question? I have to scroll back up. Do you want to repeat? Hold on. What do you do? No, that's not the question. Can you repeat it? I don't know. I don't know where it is. So many comments. Oh, will David let me drive one of his cars? Spirit, will David let Yvette drive one of his cars? Yes or no? Will David let Yvette drive one of his cars? Yes or no, Spirit? So something about David's energy. Thank you for reposting it. I found it, but it's okay. Um, something about David's energy. I feel like he's the type of person that's like, that's mine. Don't touch it. If there's a scratch, end all be all. Like, where did that come from? Would that like kind of make sense about him? Um, Spirit, clarify the judgment. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I feel like, is it an expensive card? Because I feel like he put a lot of money or something towards it, or like it's his hard-earned work and money, so it's like expensive. So, I mean, I feel like he would, but it would be like very restricted or limited, or he'd be like, only if I'm driving in it with you, or only for 30 minutes, or it would be very limited and restricted of that. So even if he would, I wouldn't do anything to it. I feel like he would get so mad if you were to like damage it or do something he wouldn't like, and he would like never let you ride it again. You know, assuming he will even let you ride it. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Um, like burping out food. I don't know if I was loud, but whew, I had lunch like an hour ago, so that's why. I won't even ask him. I'll get it out of my head. I mean, you can ask. I don't want you to like be scared, but just know that he's that type of person. So I wouldn't, I wouldn't push it too much. I wouldn't be too pushy. Like I would just respect whatever his boundaries are around it. And if he says no, then no. Does he drive like a Porsche or a Ferrari? Like, what kind of cars does this guy have? And you said cars, so that's multiple. That's plural. People barely even have one car. He must have money or something. Reading on point. You're welcome. You're welcome, Yvette. Are you going to stay and help with the list? I mean, I don't really think there's many people in here, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess. A Porsche and a BMW. I was going to say BMW. I just thought, like, I don't want to just throw out names, but I was going to say BMW. You're staying? Okay, thank you so much. Uber for me. I used to take a lot of Ubers, but it got too much for me. I got like too addicted. It's like I would take an Uber for like a 5 minute walk, and it's like okay, or like an 8 minute walk when you can just walk 8 minutes. Mind you, I paid like $12 for that. So I was like, okay, I'm getting lazy and too comfortable with this Uber thing. So I'm just gonna walk, take the train, the bus, you know. So at some point, I actually deleted it because I was like too addicted to it. Same with like Uber Eats and stuff like that. It's like you can go get McDonald's or whatever. Mind you, they were only 5-10 minute walks from my house at the time, maybe 15, and I would still be ordering it and paying like all those fees. So yeah, but I was gonna say BMW. I just didn't want to throw out all these names. But that's interesting. Those are really expensive cars. I feel like I don't stay focused enough, so I'm protecting others and myself. Yeah. Wait, you mean because of the Uber? Is that in reference to the Uber? They say women are not safe in them, but I don't know if that's true. Oh, from driving. That's valid. I also kind of feel that way. But also, I live in a place where you don't really need a car, thankfully, so I'm not like worried about that at all. Um, oh yeah, Aishna, are you still here? You are next. You are next, Aishna. Please post your question. Oh, you're in Chicago? I mean, New York City, Chicago, almost the same. I feel like we're cousins in a sense. But I like that Chicago is like really nice looking. All the Instagram reels, TikTok videos, they have really nice videos of like the skyline and stuff. It's actually pretty nice. Yes, Guerra, that will add you to the free list. And again, if anyone does want to donate, feel free. It's only 15.15. You get to skip the free list and get a donated in-depth question that does not have to be a yes or no. And even if it is a yes or no, it's an in-depth yes or no. As well as you can get a general reading as well if you donate. Just throwing that out there. You're welcome. Um, I'm pretty sure Aishna is not here, Yvette. So let's take Aishna off of the list. And we have Laura next and Guerra. Laura, go ahead and post your question. I like that you live in Chicago, though, Laura. Do you feel like the crime is worse there than in New York? Like, is the crime bad? It seems. I don't know why. It seems really like clean and safe. I don't see it because I've never been there, so I don't know. But like, just like looking at it as like an outsider, I don't really see anything wrong with Chicago. But I know people do say it's not safe and stuff like that. So I don't really know. Yeah, we're doing good. I'm just kind of blabbing and talking. We're just having a lot of conversation, to be honest. It's kind of that kind of live, I guess. We're not really like, we're not reading as much, but we're like conversing, um, chit chatting, on this hot summer's day. It's almost fall, but yeah. Thank you for the 4 likes, you guys. Again, anyone that chooses to donate, feel free while I'm still on. Definitely take advantage. I want to visit New York in the winter to see the lights. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not like in this. I'm like I'm close to Manhattan to the city, but I'm not like in Manhattan if that makes sense. But I go there often if that makes sense. I don't want to like really put out where I am, but yeah, catching up so to speak. I hear you. Yeah, I've been coming on frequently, and there's a lot of regulars. Thank you, Yvette. There's a lot of regulars that come in all the time, so pretty much became a community at this point. um, I don't know where Benicia is. There's like so many other people that usually come in. I think the timing is different because I'm usually on in the morning or like late at night. So I'm on at a weird hour. So that's why it's not that packed. Usually I have like 10 people on the free list, two people donate, kind of like that. But on a slower day, it's kind of like this, you know. It's bad, but where I'm at, it's pretty good. You gotta know where to go. Oh, okay. So it's kind of mixed, kind of like New York, right? Stay safe, Laura. We definitely have gone through it here in LA. Oh, you're in LA, Guerra? What part? Or if you don't want to say, you don't have to. See, I actually like California. I just feel like people make it to seem like it's superficial and people are like all about the money and how you dress and like showing off. And then the the rent and stuff over there is pretty expensive. I knew someone who lived there. Well, I was kind of friends with that person, but I never met them. They were online, like an online friend. They told me like the rent was so crazy, and I didn't really believe him at first because I'm like, no way, it's that crazy because I'm in New York and it's like the worst here. It's down to third, and I actually looked into it and like like saw other people from California, specifically LA, talk about the prices, and I was like, that's crazy. Like, how do people live there? How are you affording that? Like, and all just to live by like some water, like in a beach, like it doesn't make sense. But I guess it's the vibe, you know. It's a popular city. It's the vibe. People, you know, people want to live there. You know, people want to live there, and I feel like that's totally valid. You know, um, so yeah. Where are you streaming from? It's almost 3:30 p.m. here. Taking a mini break from work. I'm in New York, New York City. So not like upstate New York. I'm in the city, but I'm not like in Manhattan. But I'm not like I can travel to Manhattan if that makes sense. So I'm in New York City, but I'm not like in the skyscraper area. um, but I'm still in the city. It is expensive, and there are some pretensions for sure. But most of the people I know are pretty down to earth. Yeah. So I had a coworker like when I worked at, like a regular job. Um, and this was a while ago, but she was from California, and she was pretty down to earth. She was really chill. She was like eating salads all the time. Really was like taking care of herself. Um, yeah, and she like moved to New York, and I kind of also got that sense of like what people are like there, but I also don't want to judge California by one person. But yeah, um, I wonder that too, how they afford those high rise condos. But it's not even the high rise condos of it. It's like any, like specifically Los Angeles though, like the city, um, like specifically that area. Like every single listing I was looking at really was high priced. Um, and if you ask people that live there, like if they really genuinely tell you how much they're paying, you'll be shocked. Like specifically Los Angeles. I don't know about other areas, but you will be shocked at how like expensive it is. But also maybe people have houses. I don't know. Maybe what I'm talking about is more of like apartments that you rent. So maybe people already have houses and stuff like that, and they pay mortgage. I don't know, but I'm assuming that's probably high too, though. You know, and they're also overpopulated, just like New York. So it would make sense. Yes, Ida, you can definitely be on the list. And if you wanted to get it paid, if anyone wanted to get a paid reading, donations are open. It's only 15.15 today, so definitely take advantage. Um, I love the beach. I live about 5 blocks from the beach. Oh, that's really nice. I kind of live by the water too, but It's not like the same type of beach that like everyone goes to, if that makes sense. It's a little bit like smaller, but yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's expensive and there's some potential. Okay, I read that comment already. So yeah, I guess let's go back to the readings. I believe Laura was next, and then we have Guerra and Ada. Um, Laura's question was, "Will the spiritual warfare end?" I still don't know what you mean by that. But let's see. Spirit, please guide and protect me to do this reading for Laura. Thank you. Amen. Spirit, will the spiritual warfare end for Laura this month? Yes or no? Will the spiritual warfare end for Laura this month? Spirit, yes or no? I feel like you've been doing a lot of research about spiritual warfare and stuff like that. I'm picking up on that. Does this have to do with like magic or is this like something else? I just started chit chatting. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like a talker. uh Magic. Okay, I thought so. That's why I was asking. Like, I was like, is that what that is? So I definitely see that that's being done to you. Is it multiple people? Is it like 3 or 4 people, or is it just one person? Because why am I seeing that it's multiple? I mean, I feel like it's gonna get better, Laura. I feel like it's gonna get better. Um, keep doing like your research though, is what I'm getting. Because I mean, this is a bit of a serious question, and I mean, I can also help you if you reach out, maybe, or if you want like a one-on-one reading with me or something like that, or if you want to get it donated on here. I don't know, but um, I definitely feel like you need to do more research and like protect yourself. No, it's okay, Guerra. You can talk. I don't mind. Um, I'll read it afterwards. But I feel like there is a turnaround. I just don't know if it's gonna like completely end this month. You know, but it will get better, and I definitely feel like there will be karma towards these individuals, Laura. So I'm also picking up on karma. It's serious. A one-on-one will be great soon. Yeah, I mean, if you can afford it, Laura, um, it's not like super expensive, but it's definitely like affordable. Um, but if you want to just get it donated in the meantime, feel free. Like if you want me to look more into it. Um, but yeah, you know, I feel like do your research. Um, I feel like one of them will stop. I don't know. I feel like maybe one will stop and then the others will continue. It's kind of like that. It's a lot of sketchiness here. Definitely would want to speak outside to do a one-on-one outside of here, Laura. Especially if you're struggling with like protection and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, reach out, reach out. Do you want my IG, Laura? So we got Emily on the list. After Laura is Guerra. Guerra, go ahead and post her for yes or no. So do you want my IG, Laura? Let me just put my IG for everyone. To be honest, so you guys can add me. Sometimes I have specials, sometimes I don't. But it's a great way to book with me if you'd like to book. Okay. But Laura, I feel like that's a whole nother case though. So that's you know definitely reach out. Maybe I could do other things too besides readings. Obviously, um, I don't always do it for people, but you know we'll see. We can have a conversation. Again, I don't really overcharge people, so whether it's for like spiritual service, like candle work, and stuff like that, or readings. Both are pretty affordable. And then maybe just advice too, because that's really not easy to go through. Um, so I totally get it, you know? Yeah, yeah. I have a lot of experience with witchcraft and stuff like that, so definitely reach out. Um, okay, but I hope that helped, Laura. Call me, Liz. Will I receive an offer to work closer to home by the end of this month? Spirit, will Liz get a job closer to home by the end of this month? Yes or no? Liz, get a job. I'm getting a no. Keep trying harder. Maybe around Scorpio season, which is like Halloween ish, October, November. There could be something, but like right now, no. I feel like you need to put more energy and effort into this, more like putting yourself out there, applying, resume help, calling agencies, this, that, the third. Like, I feel like you're not doing enough. Um, but you also don't want to be like too desperate either, right? You don't want that lack mindset. You don't want that. You don't want to put too much pressure on your manifestations. You want to let go a little bit so they can come more easily. What's that mantra? I don't chase, I attract. You know what I mean? Um, I will reach out very soon. They've placed money blocks that I'm overcoming so as soon as I can. Yeah, Laura, we'll see if I should even do spell work for you, but I do a lot of like things like that where I remove things too. So definitely reach out. We'll see. Um, our job finding agencies free of charge. I think some of them are, some of them aren't. Some come with a catch. It really depends. Some of them could be though. Depends like where you are, which one you go to. Are they not for profit? But it really depends. I would say that they usually come with some type of fee or catch. Um, yeah. A work colleague contacted me to see if I was interested in an assignment, and I'm hoping it'll come through. Thank you for your insights. Oh, you should have just asked about that, but it's okay. The more specific, the better. But if you do want more questions, Guerra, you're more than welcome to donate. Does it have to be a yes or no question? So, Emily, if you want something that's not a yes or no, you can donate, but the free yes or no's have to be a yes or no yes. That's how it is. Okay. Ada, what is your question? You're next. Yes, donations are open. I don't think anyone has donated throughout this live, which is fine. But, if anyone does want them, definitely get it now because we're reaching the 1 hour mark. And that's usually like how long my lives are. But sometimes they could be longer. It just depends. But we are kind of finishing up the list, the free list. You too, Guerra. Thank you for being here. I have a feeling I'll get an offer from this one job. Is this something my future self wants for me? Um, Ada, I don't know how to word this. This one job. Can you be more specific? Like, can you write the job at, I don't know, HC or the telemarketing job? Like, can you kind of add more? Like, does my future self want this job? Like, make it a little bit more specific? Because I don't even know how to. It's like really long too for yes or no. Yeah, you can ask it, but I would want you to make it a little shorter and more specific. It'll be way more accurate that way too. That is the thing. I just interviewed. Will the serving job at Schmaltz something to be happy in the future? Spirit, will the serving job at Schmaltz be good for Ida B? Yes or no? Will the Schmaltz job be good for Ida B? Yes or no? What is this one? I feel like they're gonna hire you. Do you already know that you're gonna get it? I feel like they're probably gonna hire. I feel like they need someone really like quickly right now too, Ada. So I definitely feel like they're hiring. You know, they're not just hiring a little bit; they really are hiring. Um, yeah, the urgency exactly. But I feel like something about the boss or the manager, they could be really strict. They could be really hard. So that's the only downside I'm seeing is like they'll really be hard on you and you'll be worn out. Like the job definitely seems stressful and management definitely doesn't seem lenient. Like if you're late, it's going to be a problem. If you didn't wipe the table enough, it's going to be a problem. If you were rude to a customer, it's definitely going to be a problem. Like I definitely see that they're like on their employees. Like they're really on. It's giving like busboy energy. You know how like in the movies you see a busboy like just completely being worn out and like I say abused, but like it's hard work is what I'm saying. It's hard work. So definitely, if you're not ready, you know, if you're not ready for that type of work, then reconsider. Sorry, I just turned off the air conditioner. It's a little loud. So yeah, Ada, um, I would be a little bit more wary about like what they're expecting. You could try it out though. I'm not saying completely steer clear. It is totally and utterly up to you. However, that's what I'm seeing. I kind of went a little longer for you because I felt like you needed it. So I hope that helped, Ada. And thank you for waiting. You've been on the list for a minute. So yeah, I hope that has helped. Um, is anything similar to art or healthcare coming into my life soon? Spirit Emily wants to know, Emily Gray, is anything similar to art or healthcare coming into her life soon? Yes or no? Is anything similar coming to art? Um, did you recently leave a job or a hobby? Like I see you leaving one of the two things you've mentioned. Um, well, yes and no, Ada. I feel like um, it really depends what type of job, where you found it. Um, I can understand those type of jobs being a little bit like that, though. Healthcare, you recently left. Yeah, I see that. I feel like there is another opportunity. Um, I do feel like there's another opportunity. I just don't know what the opportunity is. I feel like we would have to do like a donated reading for me to like look further to see what that is. Um, but you said is anything similar to our healthcare coming into my life? I feel like we would have to like do a reading on that, like a detailed to for me to really check, you know, because I see you left the healthcare, and I do see something potentially coming in afterwards, but I don't know exactly what. If that makes sense. As far as like the free yes or no, it's like kind of like a maybe, but I wasn't really picking up. Is it healthcare again, or is it art, or is it something else? You know what I mean? And like, is it coming now, later, time frame, this, that, the third? So it's like a whole. I personally want to do a whole donated reading on it, but that is totally up to you, of course. Um, you'll get in contact with me. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we could do it private. No problem. For sure. But yeah, I hope that helped. Wait, was Emily the last one? I got rid of everyone? Damn. I don't know how I was that quick. I guess that was everyone. Yeah, she was the last one. Well, I guess we'll wait a little bit to see if anyone comes in to grab a free yes or no or to donate. I mean, I've been on for an hour and 1 minute. I can wait a little longer though. Honestly, I've enjoyed this live stream. I feel like the talking and stuff was really kind of good for me and just for everyone in the room, to be honest. I felt like there was a lot of interaction. And the readings were pretty fun too, so not mad about it. Definitely not mad about it. I felt like the time went by really fast. I don't know. Don't you agree with that? Like I feel like I've only been on here for 10, 15 minutes. It's been kind of entertaining. And I liked meeting a lot of people from different parts of America, Chicago. We had LA. Um, I forgot what else. Oh, someone was from Louisiana or something. You're enjoying the live chit chatting? Yeah, yeah, me too. I think half of the people we were talking to left already, though, which makes sense because it's been a minute. I think Laura just came in. Hey, Laura. Um, oh, thank you so much, Laura. Um, and wait, what was I saying? Oh, I feel like a lot of people left because they got their reading already and they've been in here for a minute, so it makes sense why people would come in and out or leave. Um, so yeah, Laura, did you add me on IG? Did anyone add me on IG? I got a notification like 10 minutes ago. I didn't look at it though. I feel like there was someone who added me, or that could be my other account. I have a lot of different accounts, but that's like my business one. But I do post like some personal things on there too, so it's kind of personal as well, but more so for readings. You need to get an IG account. Oh wait, that's not Laura. That's Yvette. Oh, I see. Yeah, you should. It's cool. I post stories. I don't really like post a lot of stuff. It's just like the stories. Um, I post like specials on the stories and stuff, like discounts. Sometimes giveaways. I haven't done a giveaway in a minute though. Sometimes I just post my price list. I post like if I'm like taking a break, if I'm on vacation from doing readings, just life updates here and there. Sometimes I post if I'm going to go live on here. Um, just kind of a bit of everything, to be honest. Um, I don't have, oh, you don't have IG either? That's how they got pics to do. Ooh, that's crazy. Oh, this flies in my face. Get out of my face. You should post your reviews too. I used to be more kind of like, oh, yeah, I want people to see me. But lately, I've just kind of been, I have some regular clients. I go live. I'm good. But yeah, I think that's something I should consider in the future because I do work outside of here too. So it's like, this isn't like my main thing, but probably should be, to be honest. But Laura, if you don't have IG, you can just email me. Do you want my email too? Have you created not like a actual, not like an actual deck, but I've made one like out of flashcards plenty of times. But they weren't like a tarot deck. It was just like something else I made. People do witchcraft on their pictures. That's weird. Well, they're not doing it on the picture. They're using the picture that represents you. But yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't always need a picture though. But yeah, there's. I mean, if we're talking about black magic specifically, yeah, that's pretty common to use a picture. Um, But yeah, I really want to kill this little fly that's just like bugging me. Yeah, that it's normal. But you don't need someone's picture. So Laura, even if they do have your pictures or they don't, I mean, they can still do it, you know. Do you want my email address, Laura? Because if you don't have IG, and I don't really give out my phone number unless like it's a regular client, or if someone booked with me and like Instagram isn't working or something. You love my email? Yes. Very weird. Best to stay kind of private for me. Yes. So let me give my email. Well, one of them. This is the one that I always use. I have another one too, but this one is more kind of my OG email for clients, for clientele. Yeah, and in that case, I probably will give you my number too if you do end up booking. If it's not an email reading, because I do email readings too, DM readings, but like if it's an over the phone reading, I would most likely call you on your number, like a phone call. It doesn't have to be video. You know what I mean? Yeah, free list and donations. Yes, Yvette. But it's funny you mentioned like creating your own tarot cards. I do kind of want to do something like that. I actually want to get a new deck in general. I do want to purchase some more decks. Um, I know someone was downstairs from me that are performing the magic. Gotta get out of here. Oh, are you also like a practitioner, Laura, or you're not? Like, do you do witchcraft as well, or you don't? Why the hell am I like hot again when I just turned off the air conditioner? This is crazy. So did I do it? Wait, do what? Do what? Make my own deck, you mean? So I don't think anyone else was on the free list. I don't think anyone else that was in here did not get a reading, is what I mean. I'm not, I do return to senders. We need to have a talk, Laura. I mean, I don't know you. I just, well, you said you had a reading for me before, but I don't like remember you like that. But we definitely need to talk. Um, return to senders can be pretty risky, and it's not always the best thing to do. So, but let's, if you book with me and stuff, we'll talk and I'll, look into everything. Your own cards, yeah. Of course, of course. But that thing that you mentioned, it sometimes can make things worse. I don't know. We'll talk. I'll look into it too for you. I mean, you said you're gonna probably book with me, so. But I feel like you need more advice more than anything. And again, I could do work for you, like spiritual work, protection, cleansing, this, that, and the third. But we would have to like talk and look into everything and see what everything is. Um, because I have a feeling I could probably help you a lot. Um, so yeah, definitely reach out to me, Laura. I feel like you're kind of guided here too, in a sense, because I picked up that it was multiple people. Like that's crazy, you know. Yes, email me, email me. Um, Obviously, I don't do things for free, but I'm pretty lenient sometimes, especially if someone doesn't have enough, or I can make discounts, and sometimes I'll just give you advice. And then plus I also have specials as well. So a lot of the times I could have stuff discounted already. So, definitely reach out. But I post things on IG more. Like I had an email subscription before. I stopped doing it. I probably should start doing the email thing again, the newsletter. But yeah, this is kind of new to me, although I've been outrunning the devil my whole life. So, but I don't know if you answered earlier, but do you practice witchcraft yourself or no? Oh, you said the return to sender. Well, that is witchcraft. That is witchcraft, Laura. That is witchcraft. You know. Um. Sometimes people pray also on someone's downfall. I mean, that's not witchcraft, but that's still you're still sending out bad energy, right? So people do that as well. But yeah, spiritual warfare is no joke. Oh, we have Denise. Yeah, I saw Denise come in. Welcome in, Denise. Will I get hired with United Airlines as a flight attendant? I feel like you asked me that before. Wasn't that a question you asked me like a year ago, like back in 2024? And I told you it'll happen next year or something. I'm pretty sure I said, "Oh, it's gonna happen in a year or something," and you're like, "Really that long?" Remember? Even with just by saying it, I mean, it's not like witchcraft, but it's still wishing bad. It's still manifesting. I mean, it's not gonna be as strong. I mean, if someone is like day and night praying someone's downfall, that's still bad. That's fine. Doing that is fine. Again, Laura, reach out to me. I will not only give you the reading, I will give you advice, and then we can see if I can help you like with spiritual, with the spiritual warfare, doing like spell services for you, like cleansing, protection, etc. Um, Denise is my mom's name. Um, First time asking. Denise, you've been in here before. Oh, you mean about the flight attendant thing? Then that was probably someone else. I'm sorry. But I feel like you did ask me though. Maybe you just forgot. Because I remember you asking me it. But it's all good. You can re-ask too, even if you did. Spirit Denise wants to know: will she get hired with United Airlines as a flight attendant? Yes or no? Will Denise be hired as a flight attendant with United Airlines? Spirit, yes or no? I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to get a different job, and that's not even the cards. That's just like Spirit itself. Um, so, yeah, you can be added. There's really no one besides Denise right now. Also, donations are open if you guys want to get an in-depth reading. Yes, it'll be towards the end of the month. Wait, what'll be towards the end of the month? Archangel frequencies, and I pray it away. That's good, Laura. But it's sometimes not enough, especially if they're doing witchcraft on you and you're not doing cleanses. I mean, yeah, prayers and frequencies are great, don't get me wrong, but you're gonna need to get cleanses and protection. And I'm not trying to turn you into a witch, but again, if you contact me, we can maybe figure something out. Let's see if I'm supposed to even help you with that. But at the end of the day, I think I will, even with just a reading, because I'll point you in the right direction. I'll give you advice. I'll look into everything. So even if you don't get those other services with me, I think I'll still help you a lot. Okay. Um, Sage and Palo, that's good too. That's good too. But that's not what I'm. Well, you could kind of technically say that's spell work, but that's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to like actual um, crystals. Okay. I'm referring to like actual spell work to do cleansings. So yeah, definitely reach out. Okay, uh I was on Denise, right? Yeah, Denise. So Denise, I feel like something else. Okay, did you hear what I said, Denise? Maria, you can be next. I absolutely am coming. I appreciate you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome, Laura, and thank you for being here. Um, I don't feel like you have like bad energy or like I don't even feel like you're a dark type of person either. That's probably why you're being attacked too, the light, the moth to flame. Yeah, I don't know. Maria is maybe still in here. I'm not sure. Yeah, Laura, you probably need cleanses. You'll feel better. So, what happened to Denise? Anyway, I don't want to keep going. I was going to say a few more other things, but if she's not in here, I want to know if things will get better soon. It's been a difficult time lately. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Maria. Um, so you want just a free yes or no, right? All right, I'm going to close out Denise's reading. I don't know if she heard it. I don't know what's going on, but Spirit Maria Lou wants to know if things will get better soon, yes or no. Will things get better for Maria Lou soon, yes or no? Have you been having health problems, Maria Lou? See, I feel drawn to like giving this whole reading. Have you been having, what is this about health? Or like headaches? I don't really do health readings to be honest, but if it comes up, it comes up. Again, not a doctor or anything like that. Definitely see a physician, but something about the health is coming up. Does that make sense? Financial, but a little health too? No, they said health. Spirit said health. I mean, I get that you could be financially struggling more. That makes sense. But I would pay attention to the health. I don't. Let me look a little bit into this. Spirit, clarify this card, please. What is this health for Maria Lou? What does this mean? I feel like there's something you're not aware of when it comes to your health that needs to be addressed, Maria Lou. And I feel like it's kind of on the serious end. I don't want to scare you or anything, but and then also, um, could this also be like mental health? Because I am seeing like some type of heartbreak or emotional pain as well. Could this be more mental health related than physical health? I mean, they're the same, but I mean, they're connected, yeah. But do you think this is more mental health, Maria Lou? Spirit, will things get better soon for Maria Lou, yes or no? I feel like things will improve. I just think you need to release a lot. You need to release a lot of emotions, um, a lot of baggage, stagnant energy. Um, I do see crying a lot as well, so tears. I just feel like you're stuck in life, and you honestly, are you having suicidal thoughts as well? Like, I just feel like it's a lot with health here, but it could be mental health. You get depressed. Yeah, I feel you on that, Maria. Um, that's like hugs. Yeah, everyone show Maria support. Um, I do feel like your angels are around you at this time, Maria Lou. I feel like there is protection. Okay. So I feel like you're not alone. I feel like spirit is around you. But I feel like your life is upside down right now, Maria. And I think you need to make some changes. But I would definitely take care of yourself. So like self care, go to the doctor, check up on anything, take your meds, whatever, um, vitamins, daily showers, like hygiene. Like I would, make sure you're taking care of yourself just because you don't want things to get worse. But I was picking up on something health related, but I don't want to say it because I don't know if it's really going to happen or not. But I would just really be on like taking care of your health. Okay. This is why I don't give health readings, for this reason exactly. I don't want to like fearmonger, give someone anxiety, scare them, tell them they have this, that, or the third. Um, I think I'm pretty sure it's illegal to do it too, but uh, yeah, I also don't want to manifest it, or make you think like something is wrong. Obviously, go get checked. But when was the last time you did like a full physical, full mental health scan, like all that stuff? Why don't you just go do all that stuff if you're due for it? You know, the woman's doctor, all that stuff. That would be my advice to you, Maria Lou. But as far as will things get better, I mean, yes, with time. I feel like November things will start to really improve, is what I'm getting, Maria Lou. November. But I have a lot in life that I have to take care of. I see. Okay, well, make sure you're taking care of yourself, is all that I'm saying. Also, sometimes stress can be the biggest thing. So if you feel like you're stressing out way, way too much, try to work to de stress. Try to do things to take that stress away. Are you looking for work? Yes. Spirit, tell me about work career for Maria Lou. What does she need to know about work? I feel like you're stuck with that too. Like you don't have a job, or you're not satisfied with whatever you have at the moment. But we have the Sun card here, and I asked about career and work. So maybe there's something coming up for you with a new job or something like that. So because I see improvements with the work and finances, and I think you said something about finances earlier, so that makes sense. But I feel like you'll come out of that rut. You'll come out of the financial thing that you're going through, because we do have the Sun card here after the Eight of Swords, so that's a good indication of that. Are you? Did you get into a fight with your boss or employer, or are you the type of person that gets offended by like authority at work? Because I keep sensing that with you as well, Maria Lou. I would be a little bit more careful with stuff like that. Give it to God. Hug some trees. Yeah, Laura. See, Laura's being supportive of that, is being supportive towards you, Maria Lou. So I think you'll be fine. You know what I mean? You keep it cool. Just be wary. And thank you guys for the 7 likes. just be wary of that. Maybe that's something I'm picking up on the future job that you're going to have. Be mindful of like who's in charge and what you say and do and stuff like that. Maybe try to be more respectful. I feel like you could quickly catch an attitude if someone really doesn't, like if someone triggers you or something like that, so, or like you can just be really triggered and like, you know, you don't want to like mess up at work type of thing. Um, yeah. So keep that in mind as well. Spirit, any other messages for Maria Lou in this live? See all the love, all the hearts, all the support. Any other messages, Spirit, for Maria Lou? See, you didn't donate, but I still went out of my way to give you a detail because I felt like you needed a general reading. So I hope it is helping you, Maria Lou. So I'm getting like what Spirit is saying is like there's stability coming into your life, Maria Lou. I feel like things are gonna like stabilize, they're gonna be more normal. Again, I'm sensing November time. I think things will really pick up and be better for you. I know that's like 2-3 months from now, but I mean that's not that far out. Um, so definitely by November, I think things should improve, or they'll start to in November, because I'm picking up a significance on November for you when it comes to the question that you had asked me. So that is a time frame prediction, okay? But I am seeing like Spirit is trying to say like things will balance out, things will be more stable, um, especially with the mental health is what I'm getting. Um, so yeah, I pray on that. I wish that for all the time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, is your wife going to be perfect by the end of the year? Probably not, but it will definitely get better. Yes. But I would also try to make some changes and just take care of yourself at this time. Is all I'm saying. Also, Maria Lou, there are hotlines as well. I'm being told to tell you that there are hotlines um, that you can call. Like, I don't know if you have a therapist. I feel like you might not, but there are a lot of hotlines, like suicide hotlines, warm lines, just different type of hotlines you can call to like get support and talk to people, like counselors and stuff. So I would look into that as well. Okay, that's also another option. Just know that there's support out there. Okay. Does that make sense, Maria? And thank you, whoever's still in here, Yvette and Laura. Thank you for sticking in here for so long. It's been a live. It's been a live stream. It's been a live stream. We're at an hour and 30 minutes. Honestly, I don't even feel like I've been on that long, but it is what it is. I wish we got to help a lot of people. So that's really that all that matters. So yeah. Spirit, anything else from Maria Lou? Oh, thank you, Yvette, for the emoji kisses. Really quick, anything else for Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like there is some job opportunity, Maria Lou. So I would stay a little bit more optimistic because I am seeing something with work. Like I said, a new opportunity with work. Yeah, that I mean I can't help it. The empath in me, the life path number 9 in me, the Scorpio and Taurus in me. As much as everything else I have, like quality wise, just can't help it. Play energy boosting frequencies in your home, Maria. That will help too. Laura with her energy frequencies. Uh, that could help too, yeah. That could definitely help. That was kind of funny though. It's like Laura stepping in. Energy frequencies. Listen. It's like any issue someone has. Laura's like, play an energy frequency. It will heal everything. I really enjoyed y'all. Thank you, Yvette, and thank you for like managing the list and taking care of the list and stuff like that. I do appreciate it. And just kind of being a little bit more in charge. Maybe I'll make you like a moderator. I don't know. I don't know if you're gonna like always be in here, but I don't have any moderators. I just have to hold on. I have good support around me, thank God. That's good, Maria Lou. As long as you have a good support system. But also remember there are hotlines, there's like texting lines, there's like online websites where you can like talk to people for free. So just know that there's other support out there. If you can afford a therapist, if you can get one, that's great. But like I said, I do see that work thing improving. I see a new job, okay? And November is significant. Laura with the motivation. Yeah. I play them. It's very healing, I promise. Are you talking about like binaural beats or like something else? Or the soulful, I forget what it's called. Hey, can I ask a question? We're kind of wrapping up, SK, but what was the question? Because we're kind of like at the end here. That is great. Yeah. Maybe SK is typing. But again, thank you everyone that's been in here. It's been a really nice live. I feel like we had a good conversation. A lot of people left, but it's okay. Laura and Yvette have been here from like the beginning. Yeah, I really am. I really am. So if anyone wants to donate, last minute donations, again, it's optional. You don't have to, but Ray is about to end the live. Okay, saw that comment. Will I be getting shortlisted in my CB selection? Why do you have to hit me with this long, complicated question? All kind of people in Google, what you want to either cleanse or boost and go. Yeah, Laura. I used to do that like when I was like first starting out with spirituality, like when I was really young. I used to do stuff like that. I don't really I mean, I'll do meditations and stuff and put on some type of music, but I'm not like crazy about it like I was in the beginning. But I mean, if that's your thing, that's your thing, you know? I cannot with SK's question. SK, can you either change it or make it shorter or easier or something? Yeah, Shrey, I remember your name, Shrey. You're welcome, Laura. So, okay, SK is the last person, and then I'm going to go. Again, I appreciate everyone that's been in here. Um, but that question that he just asked me, I can't. So many abbreviations. Definitely levels, great way to start. Will I be getting shortlist at BCG and CV selection round? Okay, let me see if I can make it work. BCG is the company. Okay. Spirit SK wants to know, will he be shortlisted at BCG in the CV selection round? Yes or no? Will SK be shortlisted at BCG? Yes or no? Will Spirit will Shrey be shortlisted at BCG? Yes or no? Will he be shortlisted at BCG? Yes or no? Um, will Shrey be shortlisted at BCG? Yes or no, Spirit? You're welcome. I mean, I definitely get a maybe on that. I'm not getting like a yes or a no, but I feel like you will be connecting with someone around this situation, which will give you more clarity and insight. Um, we have the death card here and the ten of swords, so that could indicate an ending. So I don't know if that gives some more clarity or context. Um, maybe that does mean you'll be shortlisted. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because I'm getting like more of a maybe. But I don't really know. I don't think you will. Um, but I would be mindful of why the death card is here because that does signify an ending of some sort. But again, I feel like you're going to connect with someone who will give you the right answer, push you in the right direction, give you the clarity that you need in regards to the situation. And I feel like whoever you're going to speak to, it's a good connection, it's a good conversation. So maybe it's a positive thing. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure, SK. It's just a free yes or no. It could be a no as well. I don't really read that way. I'm more of an intuitive psychic reader, but a death could signify like no as well. So I'm just gonna go with no, SK. I think you're fine. And we have Page of Wands. I think you're okay, SK. Sorry, just moving around a little bit. So Love Bug, unfortunately, I'm done with the free questions. If you want to do like a last minute donation, I really was about to head on out. It's like a maybe / no. So Love Bug, if you want to get it donated, feel free. I mean, but the free list is closed. SK, I wouldn't worry. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't worry. Okay. So yeah, Love Bug, let me know. I'll only do a reading if you donate because I'm really about to go, to be honest. Like, honestly, I don't even know if I want to do a donate. I've done so many readings already. I don't even know if I want to do a donating, but honestly, if you really need one and you want to, feel free. But yeah, like Yvette said, you can join my next live. I'm frequently live, and I frequently do free yes or no's. Is the shuffling bothering anyone? I'm just kind of shuffling just to shuffle, to be honest. I'm not reading. But again, anyone wants to send in last minute donations, feel free before I go because I am about to head on out. No, okay. And thank you, Yvette and Laura, for still being in here, and thank you for the 9 likes. We have 9 likes in total. I see that Yvette is still in here. SK, Laura, Lovebug. It's been real, and I feel like I did my part. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. We had really good conversations. A lot of people left, but it's okay. Can't expect everyone to be throughout the whole live stream, So it is what it is. But hopefully I see you guys again, Laura, Yvette, SK, everyone else. Okay, and thank you, Yvette, for helping again. You too, Laura. Have a good night. Yvette, have a good night. Everyone else, have a good night. And if anyone is wanting to reach out outside of here, I did post my IG and email, so just scroll up. Yeah. I'll see you next time, Yvette. Thank you so much for helping. Thank you, guys. I'm going to go cool off, put the AC back on, just do stuff. It's been an interesting life. I feel kind of better helping people too. So, yeah, I just feel like I was doing a lot of light work. So it's good, it's good to help others. Hopefully I was accurate too. I think I was. I mean, I usually am, but don't want to, not perfect. So definitely not perfect. But yeah, just take the messages as they come, right? Take whatever resonates. Sometimes things sound off or different at first, but then they end up being right. So that's another thing about my readings. So yeah. All right, you guys, I'm gonna end the live. Thank you for the emojis, Laura. The sparkles. I will see you guys next time, okay? Oh, someone's playing loud music in the background outside. Jesus Christ. It's like the whole base. It's like shaking the whole building. Jeez. Mind you, I'm on like a top floor too. Damn. Lower the speaker system. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. I'm officially ending the live. Thank you guys so much for being here. Come next time, get free readings, get paid readings, whatever you want, or just hang out, chill, support, talk, whatever you guys want, okay? It's been real. Have a good night. Bye, you guys. Thank you for the 9 likes. Bye.